After the video I did yesterday on Pulsechain, you had a lot of questions. I'm going to try to answer as many of those questions as I can right now. Welcome back to the APY Guy channel, where I try to bring you the best sources of passive income from farming and staking of blue chips and low market cap gems that can have huge gains in the next bull market. If any of that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it. Nothing on this channel or in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. Well, the Pulsechain video I did yesterday was super popular. You guys had a lot of questions, really good questions actually, in the comments of that video. So I owe it to you to try to do my best to answer some of those questions. I don't have answers for all of them, but I'm going to do my best now. And then as I gather more information over the next few days, then I can come back and do maybe another video and answer the rest of those questions. So let's get into it and I can answer what I can today. One question that came up more than once was the supply of the tokens. I don't have the perfect answer for you, but if you go to scan.pulsechain.com and we go to the tokens and we hit all, and then we type in either Pulse or PulseX. Let's try PLSX and we hit enter. It's going to come up with a somewhat of a supply here. So it's showing PLSX, which is the PulseX token. It's showing that there's 155,470 holders. And then it's showing that there's a total supply. Well, it says, yeah, total supply of, that's not 140, that's 143 trillion, 111 billion 423 million 678,428.462 PulseX tokens. Okay, so that's what I was able to find on that. And then they have, you can look down this list and you can see all the other tokens that were converted over to Pulsechain here. Like wrapped ETH, there's like 492 million wrapped ETH. If we look at Pulse, I was able to find that. I think it's under wrapped Pulse. Yeah, wrapped Pulse, let's see, is quite a bit less than PulseX. Wrapped Pulse was, it looks like 6,549,448,520,000. And so, and then there is a quite a few less holders. There's 4,782. So PulseX has 155,474 holders. Wrapped Pulse has it was quite a few less. It was like 4,000 something. Double check that. It's kind of moving pretty slow here. Yeah, here we go. 4,782 holders. That's all I could find. I couldn't find anything that just was Pulse. Even though in my wallet, this wallet just shows Pulse. It doesn't show wrapped Pulse. So I don't know. If you guys have anything else, let me know. I'm just trying to do my best to inform you guys. I really appreciate all the subscribers and likes and comments yesterday. It was incredible. One of the things I thought was really interesting is the amount of Pulse Bitcoin. It's like a third of what the regular Bitcoin supply is, 8.2 million. And then Pulse Dogecoin, there's not a lot at all, 6 million, a little over 6 million. It's kind of funny, interesting though. Okay, pricing. I did find some price action. Actually, when I went on Twitter, I found this cool Pulsechain price Twitter page, and they actually followed me back, which was cool of them. And then you come down here and then you can just go to Deck Screener. And we get to this Deck Screener page where they have all the pairs for Pulsechain. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, make sure you do that, though. I post a lot of stuff on there that's informational. It's APY. It's just the APY guy. It's AP. I think it's right on the screen here. AP underscore guy. The underscore APY underscore guy. Okay. So some of the interesting pairings that we can look at here, though, to kind of get price action. There's another way to kind of look at the price as well. Is if we go down to USDT. There is 83 Pulsex per USDT. So pretty much like 83.28 per dollar. I guess we'd go with that. And then the Pulsex HEX pairing, which is cool. That's got a lot more transactions, it looks like. It's 0.002 Pulsex per HEX token. And then we can look at the most popular pairing out of the all of them is the Pulse X to W Pulse. So Pulse X has more supply. So it's 0.26 Pulse X per pulse. So it's like 1-to-4 ratio, basically. One Pulse X token for every 4 Pulse tokens. So honestly, I think right now, in my opinion, I guess if the quantities are correct that I saw on that on here, Pulse would be a much better purchase right now because there's only 6.5 trillion Pulse, and Pulsex, there's so many more. So it would be, if I calculate them, let's see. According to my math, there's 23 times more Pulsex than Pulse, which, Pulse would be the absolute, be a no-brainer to buy Pulse instead of Pulsex. But I don't know if that supply is correct or not. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I can't find anywhere that shows the actual total supply besides on the Pulsechain site here. So I got 143 trillion Pulsex. Well, it looks like plus these 5 million. I don't know what these 5 million are, but 143 trillion. And then the wrapped Pulse is only 6.5 trillion. So it's not even close. And then I can't find anything that's just Pulse by itself, even though my wallet just says Pulse. So I don't know. If I'm missing something, please leave it in the comments so we're all on the same page. I like to give the correct information, not false information. So that's from what I can find on the Pulsechain scan. Okay, I don't want to make this video super long, but I wanted to go through your comments from the last video I did yesterday and see if I can cover any of the other ones really quick. This one says, I have Pulsex, but I do not have Pulse. How do I get Pulse? I don't know if you're going to be able to get any until the bridge opens up. I had some in my wallet when I added the network, a little bit, enough to do a few transactions. So maybe try adding the network again if you haven't already. We scroll down, let's see, what else is there? This one is, what's the value of Pulse? We kind of looked at that the best we could. We compared it to a few different other coins to get a generalized idea. The price is fluctuating quite a bit. How do we find the total supply of Pulse? I did the best I could in that, the Pulsechain Explorer, and it looked around 6 trillion, a little bit above 6 trillion. Is there any way to check your stakes for HEX on Pulsechain yet? I heard if you go on ICOSA's website that and you connect your wallet, there's a possibility that you can see your Pulsechain HEX stakes. Give that a try. I don't know for sure. Just do that at your own risk. I have heard that from multiple people. If you go on the ICOSA site and you connect your wallet, you can see your Pulsechain HEX stakes. How do we buy Pulsex or Pulsechain? We can't do that yet until the bridge, unless you got airdrops from the, it says market buy. This guy helped him out. Thanks for helping him out. There's a lot of questions. I appreciate all the questions, but there was a ton of them. That's why I'm doing this video. There, it looks like this guy got his fixed. So what's more valuable, Pulsex or Pulsechain? Pulse is way more valuable right now. Um, guys, if you're looking for my answer is that Pulse is the token now to buy, I guess. I know Pulse X is going to have it does have a burning mechanism, so the supply will be deflationary. But at the current point in time, Pulse is the buy, in my opinion, not financial advice. Um, Someone tell me where that red and green candle chart. Yeah, go to that site that I found. Um, Go on there. They had the deck screener charts. Amazing products. This was kind of a complicated question. I'm gonna have to go back to that one. Maybe do that in another video. Sorry, I can't do that in this one. I think that's it. That should be all the questions. If we go back here, I want to check. I'll show you that Twitter site one more time. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. It's at the APY at the underscore APY underscore guy. Follow me on Twitter. I put a lot of stuff on there, a lot of educational stuff, and I put a lot of updates quicker on Twitter than I can in my YouTube videos. And this Pulsechain price thing, this guy's cool. Whoever's doing this, and it has the list of the different tokens. They don't have a true one for USDT or USDC yet. If you haven't scanned for your tokens yet, watch my video from yesterday. It's got all the directions on how to do that, how to scan to see where your tokens are, and to add your tokens on to Pulsechain. So yeah, cool project. There's a lot to this. There's a lot of moving parts. It's going to be a big learning curve for a lot of people, including myself. So I'm going to do the best I can to help you guys out. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Twitter for more updates. The overwhelming support, I really appreciate it. Thank you all. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.